Thank you for tuning in for another week of Wildlife Wednesdays. This week we're going to be talking about the 5 different type of bass species we have out here in Arizona.
First up, we have the largemouth bass. It is one of Arizona's most popular game fish. You can find these guys in Lake Pleasant. They get freaking huge up in Lake Pleasant if you've ever seen one. The largemouth bass actually gets its name from the upper jawbone that extends beyond the rear margin of the eye. Another interesting thing about the largemouth bass is that it is not considered a true bass. It is in the sunfish family, along with another one of the bass on this list. And this is the smallmouth bass, with its distinct red eye and its upper jawbone that does not go past the eye margin, unlike the largemouth bass. Just like the largemouth bass, this little bass here is also considered a part of the sunfish family and is not a true bass. You can find these guys pretty easily in places like park ponds where there is consistent and reliable fish restocking and human intervention, so to speak. You can also find them in nature, but like I said, those environmental issues make it a little bit harder to find them in naturally occurring spaces. Something that's really interesting about the smallmouth bass is that they are not native to Arizona. They were first introduced from, I think, the upper Mississippi in about 1921 out here and have since become a naturalized game fish. This is the striped bass, and its body has the biggest difference from the rest of the fish on this list. Scientists tend to think it is because this fish has been found in the ocean, therefore, its body is more streamlined for top speeds and fending for itself in the ocean essentially, and that translated to being able to be one of the more dominant fish species more in. The striped bass is the largest species of bass that we have here in Arizona, so therefore it is top running with one of the most popular game fishes out here in Arizona. This little guy is the yellow bass. They are actually the smallest species of bass in the bass family, with the largest ever recorded weight being 2.95 pounds. But do not let size fool you. Though this is the smallest bass in the bass family, it is the most aggressive. From reports of anglers to, observers and just scientists who study this stuff, they are one of the more aggressive species found in their habitats. And unfortunately, due to that aggression, they can be classified as a invasive species depending on who is around and again the ecosystem they are in. Like some of the other bass on this list, they are not native to Arizona. They are actually native to Mississippi.